Gina Grad.
That's 2 UFC legends in a row.
Without hesitation.
Without hesitation. So he quotes the former Governor Jerry Brown's quote, but then goes, yeah, that's not me saying it.
No.
Well, it is you saying it.
So what are you saying?
What are you saying? I always walk out of my bathroom with my electric toothbrush, and I will bust some glasses or some junk that's in my office. I'll put it in the kitchen, and I'll walk back, and I'll just do it while I'm doing it.
Multitaskers.
There you go.
Just like they do with paintball. Let's get a motif going. You know what I mean? Let's get a little castle going.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Candelabra, chandelier.
Like
you know what
laser tag?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they don't just go, hey, go out in the middle of a field. They go, we have a little simulated. There's a van over there that's broken down. You could hide in that, a little urban warfare, whatever. Just let's
I love it.
Jazz it up.
jazz it up. I think I went on one audition, but I would just sit there and be like, this is never going to happen. And it never did.
And you manifested it.
I manifested it. I did what Oprah tells you.
That's right.
It's just you make it be.
A vision board of
I had a
nothingness.
vision board.
A vision board of failure.
Yes,
Okay.
a
A blank
failure
board.
vision board. And was there any, like when you got to New York, because it's a question that's ongoing now, were there services? Were there places you could go? Were there soup kitchens and
Outreach.
outreach?
No.
In the 60s and the 70s and into the 80s, there's a lot of dragging wrecked cars into parking lots of high schools going, you could have been in that car, or showing gory black and white pictures of people strewn about the highway after being ejected from their car. This guy came through the windshield. Like, I get it.
I'm sufficiently horrified.
Yes, I'm sufficiently horrified.
I get
We're
it.
good.
Okay, well, fuck. Do I do 2 or all 3 songs?
Well, wait, there's 3. I can only think of working for the weekend.
There's one more, which is it's my karaoke jam.
Oh.
What is the third?
You're getting quite a list of karaoke jams.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, first off, people look up to me.
Yeah, they expect it.
Yeah, they expect it. To move this shit without the forklift, without the
luck.
machine, it'd be 10 guys and mules and dragging it. You know, I mean, I didn't even know how you would get it onto the trailer. You couldn't lift it, even if with 10 guys. Like, there's too much. It's just buzzing around. It's buzzing. So it's like
It can be done.
It can be done, and it's been done. We voted in her husband for 2 terms, but yet she's always out there hustling it. Now, is this a way to sell books to dumb people? Does she really believe it? I mean, who's been treated better than her?
Celebrated.
Celebrated is exactly right over the last, 12 years or more. When I laid down the rules of the bathroom and the bathroom etiquette, they embraced it immediately. Most of my decrees fall on deaf ears for many, many years. Many years.
For many, many reasons.
For many reasons. But bathroom etiquette, one and done.
What they will do is have people ready to make weight if somebody was to get injured and not make weight.
Oh, right. So they'll have a backup tapped.
Understudy.
Ready to go. In my world, you couldn't just sit down and get blown in the living room. You'd have to sit there. You'd have to get like in and out drive-through. Like you just get that cardboard thing, put it on your lap, have a little conversation about the imaginary destination.
Really create the scene.
Yeah, really make the scene.
But special ed came from these CDs too, originally.
I didn't know that
Really?
originally. No.
But we just called them retard because we didn't have a name for them. You guys called them special ed.
We have a certain finesse.
Yeah, certain standards.
Certain standards.
Come on, Don.
My childhood was Hanna-Barbera and Sid and Marty Krofft. Those are kind of what we had. Hanna-Barbera has done their fair share of damage as well with Hong Kong Phooey and Jabba Jaw and all the Grape Ape and the Hair Bear bunch. They completely copped out, and they were hacks as well. There were hacks on the animated side. Sid and Marty Krofft were hacks on the puppeteer.
Live action hacks.
Live action hacks. I think as you get older, you start to examine people who are doing it right and people who maybe aren't doing it right. And some of it is genetics. A lot of it's genetics. But then there are your Bill Shatners or your Alan Dershowitzes, or it's like they're sharp.
Your Sid
they're
Crofts?
fast. Your Sid Crofts. So you know the Batmobile?
Yeah.
It's got a radiator. Toxins build up. You need to flush it out. That's why you need cucumbers
Cayenne pepper.
and cayenne pepper and
Maple syrup and lemon.
Yeah, you need maple syrup. 66% of plug-in vehicles and drivers got speeding tickets over the last year versus 28% of the gas-powered vehicles. That's
Significant.
That's significant. I mean, that is over twice. Why are we dusting this off? I'm glad it died of 1,000 deaths. And I know there's a version of this, what was there, 21 Jump Street or something, where you just take it, you completely reimagine it and make it into something else. And then I don't even know. But at that point, why does it need to be 21 Jump Street?
Right.
Why can't it be just a funny cop?
Name recognition.
Name recognition.
The movies I grew up loving, the Stripes and Caddyshack and whatever, it's like I wasn't as worried about whether Carl Spackler had a clever backstory and how he evolved during this as whether he was funny and whether I could quote his lines. Exactly, yeah. And
I think movies are, did you laugh? Movies men don't want to see, and this is why LeVar Burton called me. Well, that's why I called. I want to know what was up. I was like, well, we have to pick somebody, LeVar.
Yeah.
It's interracial, so it's limited.
Right. Everybody likes him.
Everyone likes him.
You should be thrilled. He's still in the zeitgeist.
Right.
I don't know if it's more and more now. It's like whatever the bill out of Florida 10 minutes ago got turned into don't say gay. Immediately, it's not in the bill, but it's a great branding if you're against the bill. And then everyone just picks it up and it just sort of is. It's just in the zeitgeist. And I'm guessing, and Trump was kind of a master at that, lying Hillary and little Mark Rubio or whatever. Like he just
stop the steal, make America great again.
Right. Are we now living in this era where everything is just going to get a bumper sticker, sloganized? I remember distinctly. Do you guys remember any of this? Like walking around your junior high, and there'd be a kid with like the sole that came delaminated, and it was like
flappy.
It was like flappy. The homeowner's going to be here in 2 hours, and he wants this garage frame. Then all of a sudden, people start yelling at each other. So
that's true with anything.
Doing a daily show is that. It's like we got to go live at 2 p.m. and where's the visuals or where's the prompter or where's the whatever. So there's always like an element.
Gina Grad.